The story begins with Naobito having been killed by Jogo, his son, Naoya. He's summoned back to the Zenin clan to handle matters concerning his father's will. Present alongside him are his cousin Shuichi and his uncle Ogi. As the primary heir, Naoya shows open disdain for both men, immediately calling Ogi a useless fool and Jiichi an ugly waste of space. Though visibly angered, neither dares retaliate against Naoya, who is widely expected to become the next head of the Zenin clan. Indeed, as stipulated in Naobiiju's will, Naoya is officially named the 27th head of the Zenin family. However, the will contains a critical clause should Satoru die or lose consciousness. Megumi must be brought back to the Zenin estate and installed as the rightful heir. This condition infuriates Naoya. Upon learning that Megumi is currently in Tokyo searching for Yuji, Naoya resolves to eliminate Yuji, the vessel of Sukuna, and take care of Megumi while he's at it. Meanwhile, Yuji is reeling from witnessing the brutal deaths of Kinto and Nobara at Mahida's hands. Compounding his trauma, Tsukuna briefly seized control of his body and massacred countless civilians in Tokyo. Overwhelmed by guilt and believing his hands are now stained beyond redemption, Yuji concludes he can no longer return to Jumotsu High. Instead, he chooses to remain in Tokyo and hunt down as many cursed spirits as possible. His strength has grown significantly. Ordinary cursed spirits stand no chance against him, especially with Tadame fighting by his side. Together, they purge large numbers of curses from the city. Oromi remarks that Yuji has changed dramatically since their first battle, proudly declaring, "You truly are my little brother." Confused, Yuji questions why Oromi insists on calling him that. In response, Oromi simply tells him to think about whether his father also bore a stitched scar on his forehead. Just then, Naoya appears before them, declaring that Yuji has already been sentenced to death now that Satoru is sealed within prison route. No one remains who can protect him. Without hesitation, Naoya launches an attack. Even with Oromi's aid, the two are utterly outmatched by Naoya's speed and power. Suddenly, all three sense an overwhelming surge of cursed energy. For a fleeting moment, Yuji believes Satoru has returned, but when he turns, he's stunned to see the source is a young man roughly his own age. Upon hearing Naoya address him as Yuta, Yuji realizes this is Okotsu Yuta, the other special grade sorcerer alongside Satoru. Knowing neither Yuta nor Naoya can be defeated by them, Naomi tells Yuji to focus solely on escaping Yuta while he holds off Naoya. Yet escaping a special grade sorcerer is no simple task, especially one whose cursed energy output even surpasses Satoru's. Remembering Nanami's final words to him, Yuji refuses to die here. He channels every ounce of strength into breaking Yuta's sword, reasoning that in close combat, he might still have a slim chance. But before he can act, a special grade cursed spirit materializes behind him, and without time to react, Yuta's blade pierces straight through Yuji's chest. On the other foot, Oromi struggles desperately against Naoya. Even after enhancing his vision to its absolute limit, he cannot decipher Naoya's bizarre technique. Still, thanks to his immense physical resilience, Naoya finds it difficult to finish him off quickly. During a brief exchange, Oromi learns that Naoya despises his own siblings, a notion utterly incomprehensible to someone like Oromi, for whom brotherhood is sacred. Whether strong or weak, Oromi declares, an older brother must always walk ahead of his younger brothers. That is why I am strong even when I make mistakes. With those words, a torrent of blood surges toward Naoya. Though Naoya dodges the initial wave, residual blood pools on the ground, restricting his movement. On fate, he explains that his technique allows him to divide 1 second into 24 frames and perfine his actions. Such minor hindrance means nothing to him. But just as he prepares to evade Oromi's next strike, Oromi shifts tactics. Instead of a single stream, he fires his blood like a shotgun blast, blanketing the entire area. Unable to dodge, Naoya is overwhelmed and defeated. However, Yuta intervenes at the last moment, knocking Oromi aside and ordering Naoya to deliver a message to the higher-ups. I've killed Yuji. The scene shifts to a memory from Yuji's childhood. Contrary to Oromi's claim, his father shows no stitched scar, but his mother's forehead clearly bears one. When Yuji regains consciousness, he finds himself alone with Yuta amidst the ruins. Relieved to see him alive, Yuta finally exhales. He reveals that Satoru, anticipating his possible incapacitation, had secretly asked Yuta to look after his students, especially Yuji, to prevent the elders from sending another special grade sorcerer to execute Yuji. Yuta accepted the mission himself. Bound by a binding vow from the higher-ups, he was forced to actually kill Yuji first, then immediately revive him using reverse curse technique. Yuta shares that he once struggled under the weight of his own immense power, but Yuji is different. His strength doesn't belong to him. It belongs to Sukuna. Soon after, Megumi arrives, intending to bring Yuji back to Jumotsu High. But Yuji, still consumed by guilt over the lies he took, refuses to return. Megumi counters that if anyone is to blame, it's himself. He summoned Mimiko. After all, yeah, he reminds Yuji, they aren't heroes. They're Jumotsu sorcerers. They can't save everyone, only do what must be done. Megumi then reveals that Nishigeto has launched a deadly game called Culling, and his sister Tsumiki has been dragged into it. He pleads for Yuji's help to rescue her. Recognizing that Megumi needs him, Yuji finally agrees to return to Jumotsu High, find Jingen and discover a way to break the seal on prison realm to free Satoru. When asked how to locate Jinguahu's palace, Kahoku Palace constantly shifts its entrance. Omi says he has a method. The passage leading to the palace contains the remains of his other brothers. By sensing their residual presence, he can pinpoint the true entrance. Thanks to Hiromi's guidance, Yuji, Megumi, and their allies successfully reach Kahoku Palace and come face to face with the legendary Jingen. Now that the Culling game has begun, what is Nishigeto true goal? And will Yuji and his friends succeed in rescuing Satoru? Stay tuned to this channel for real-time updates on the latest Jujutsu Kaisen developments.